Okay, today guys, we're going to be looking at the third generation Cadillac Escalade. This one's a 2010 Cadillac Escalade from, I guess that's the 2007 to 2014 model. But realistically, this is a grounding issue, so this can be really any vehicle. Same thing, this is going to go for GM, Chevy, Cadillac, any of those. We'll start off showing you guys a quick clip that my fiance sent me, basically what the instrument panel is actually doing.
I'm hoping I can get it when it does it. I don't know what that little line is, but that wasn't there before either. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll see if it...
Okay, so this is my fiance sent me this video of her vehicle. She getting air codes that says service airbags, and then her gauge cluster will shut off or go crazy. She was experiencing some jolting in the vehicle, in the motor, and so her vehicle wasn't running right. This was in a 2010 Cadillac Escalade. So this was a really simple fix, and this is usually 90% of the time this is kind of what it is. But in this scenario, it had nothing to do with the airbag sensors, even though that's what some mechanics said, to go ahead and replace the front sensors and all that kind of stuff. But the thing that didn't make sense is that it was messing with the gauge clusters. So what I did is I went around and checked all the grounds, and what I discovered was, and I didn't film this, but it was right there where the ground line attaches to the alternator, and all that needed to be done there, that was arcing, that was loose, so I just tightened it up and the problem completely went away. But usually you just want to check for loose grounds and things like that. And one thing I forgot to actually mention about this is her very first code that she told me that the vehicle threw for her up on the screen there on the dash. It actually said to replace her alternator. And so I think it was getting some bad discharge. It wasn't charging properly, charging the battery from the alternator. So I think that's why it first threw that code. And then as it started to become more loose and default itself, or it started to arc itself out, that essentially started causing other problems. So anyways, hope that helps. My fiance is always getting mad because I don't buy her flowers. I didn't even know that she sold flowers.